In this video, we're going to talk about how to use live supervision mode. So this is a premium only feature, and it allows you to have an active supervision session with some additional features beyond just watching that session. This really shines when you're also using our staff profiles, and in that case, you can really supervise your client and your staff simultaneously. So I'll kind of show you what that looks like. I can see here my staff Leslie is running a daily session. So I'm going to hit supervise, and that will pull up in this supervision mode. It shows the orange bar at the top to show I'm in supervision mode. And then I can see each of my programs with this text box underneath. This, all the text that's here is a template you can set up in your settings, and that allows you to kind of customize what information you want to be able to fill out during those sessions, or you want your staff to fill out. So I can watch that data being taken live right there and see the trial count go up as they are taking data. And I can make any analysis, observations, give any feedback to staff. All of this will be able to populate into my supervision note. So I can also come in here and see my progress, see the graphs, I can see any target graphs, change the settings, all of that, do my visual analysis while right in the same window. I also can do any program modifications. So let's say I want to update a target. I'm going to put that back in waiting. I'm going to say save. And I'm going to apply my program modification note. That will, because of the template that I set up, that will autofill here into that program modification section. So now I can end my supervision and it will populate my supervision note. That can be set up in the settings for the session. You can set up what the default supervision note is for this session type. The additional thing you can do if you have a staff profile is start a staff competency session. So the important thing here is that you have a staff profile. So here, down here, I have my staff that have staff profiles. So when I go to my staff page, I need to have goals for my staff and a staff session set up. This functions really similarly to the setup for client programs and sessions. So if I have all of that, when I come into this supervision session, I can start a staff competency session. And now I am simultaneously supervising my client and my staff. So here are the goals that we're working on here. These are all goals that are in our program library. So you can utilize our staff fidelity checklist. I can come in here and take my data. I can take any data that I need to. You also can leave program notes. So if I need to give program specific feedback, I can do that here. And then I can go back and forth throughout my supervision session. So when I'm ready to finish my session, I'm going to click End Supervision. And that's going to pull up my supervision note, again, the template that I set up, and I can fill out my note with all of the required fields. And that will generate my note with everything I typed in. It will have the session data that the RBT took or the staff took, and any of my notes that I took, my program modifications, anything there. And now I can sign that note. And I can see here in history all of the session data. And then up here I also can see that I have completed my note and the staff session is still in progress. So it'll show up together on the history, and over here it will show up as a separate activity on this history page. So then additionally, I can go and create or edit my staff feedback note. So if I go to my staff page, and I go to their history, I can see this supervision session that I ran, and I can come in here and do my staff note. So here I can give my overall session feedback, and then it will pull in the session data. You can have any additional fields that you want there. And now I have my session note, my overall feedback, my session data specific feedback, and then I can save and sign that note. Here I can also request a signature from the staff so that I know that they've seen that feedback. I'll give them a notification depending on their privileges or settings. You can also tag the staff down here in a note if you want to send them extra information. And that's how you can use that live supervision mode to supervise your clients and your staff simultaneously and provide that real-time feedback to help with your staff training and development.